How did a Holocaust museum come to be built in Terre Haute, Indiana? Naturally, it started with an engineer. Andrew J. Nehf was a graduate of Rose Polytechnic Institute, class of 1928. Rose Poly became Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, one of the premier engineering schools in the country, based in Terre Haute, Indiana. During World War II, Nehf became the commanding officer of the U.S. Army's 250th Engineer Combat Battalion. Nehf and his men were charged with rebuilding bridges over Germany's rivers. First, they built the FDR Bridge over the Rhine. Then they moved east. As they approached the city of Magdeburg on the Elbe River, the 250th encountered a type of person they hadn't seen before. Starving, ragged, covered in lice, a teenage Jewish boy who had escaped from a slave labor camp nearby. The boy's name, Michael Kor. Mickey was born in Riga, Latvia, and had been imprisoned in slave labor camps for 4 years. Every day for 4 years, Mickey had wondered if he would live to see another day. After some time, the prisoners heard reports that the Nazis were losing the war. Mickey felt something he hadn't felt in a long time: hope. He started to dream. What would his first moment of freedom be like? But the Nazis were determined to destroy the evidence of their crimes. Recognizing the heightened threat, Mickey made a run for it during roll call. While in hiding, he heard voices approaching. They were speaking English. Cautiously, Mickey emerged from his hiding place. He encountered an American soldier. The soldier stared at the emaciated boy. Then he went to his truck to get something. The soldier handed Mickey a bottle of Coca-Cola. It was his first taste of freedom. The men of the battalion treated Mickey as one of their own. They gave him a GI uniform and asked him to help translate for some of the other refugees they encountered. Mickey was happy to oblige. He also built a close relationship with Lieutenant Colonel Nehf, who promised to help Mickey should he ever need it. In the war's final days, Mickey did make one request of Nehf. "I want to go where you guys come from," he said. Nehf contacted his wife back in the United States, and they arranged for a family down the street in Terre Haute, Indiana, to take Mickey in. Lieutenant Colonel Nehf had a full house of his own with 3 daughters, Jane, Christine, and Virginia. Mickey was a frequent visitor at the Nehf's house, where he spent hours teaching himself to play the piano. He finished high school in the crossroads of America and graduated from Purdue University with a degree in pharmacology. Mickey returned to Terre Haute to work as a pharmacist. One year he took a vacation to visit family in Israel. They set him up on a blind date with another Holocaust survivor. Her name was Ava. Mickey and Ava came back to the United States in 1960, got married, and started a family. The Nehfs became like grandparents to Ava and Mickey's children, Alex and Rena, who had no surviving grandparents. In 1995, Ava founded Kindled's Holocaust Museum and Education Center. Mickey and Ava like to say that as a result of Lieutenant Colonel Nehf's actions, a Holocaust museum now exists in Terre Haute, Indiana. Though Lieutenant Colonel Nehf has passed away, his memory lives on in his children and grandchildren. This evening we celebrate Colonel Nehf's humanitarianism, dedication to country, and the power of a promise kept to Michael Kor. He is a 2014 recipient of the Candle's Eternal Light Award.